Welcome back to IPCPR 2017 with Cigar Federation. I'm Tripp here with Terence Reilly of Quesada. Terence, let's talk about your core lines first. The stuff that's your bread and butter.
Well, thank you first for having me on. In terms of bread and butter, we're famous for three lines: Casa Magna, Quesada, and Fonseca. Fonseca is a classic Cuban brand that in the rest of the world is a Cuban trademark, but we have the rights to it in the United States. And we've been making it since we started manufacturing over 40 years ago, and we continue to make it to today. So that's kind of a classic line of ours. We have the Casa Magna, which is made for us in Nicaragua. Casa Magna was #1 cigar of the year by Cigar Aficionado in 2008, and it's been on the top 25 5 times.
Wow.
That's one of our biggest sellers. And then the Quesada brand, which uses our family name as the head mark, and that's more eclectic, where we kind of focus on different types of customers specifically.
Sure.
For instance, we have the Oktoberfest for guys that love beer, and the Quesada kegs, and then we have our Heisenberg line, which we don't tell you what the blend is. You just embrace uncertainty and you smoke it. So and we use a formula on the band instead of using a traditional logo.
Yeah.
So we do some different things with the Quesadas, but those are our three core main lines.
All right, and then what are you showing off that's new this year?
So we have a few things. One, technically it's not new because Oktoberfest, we do it every year, but this is the 2017 edition. We do two lines. One of them comes in this nifty box here, made out of Nicaragua. It looks like a German-style beer house, and the cigars are made in Nicaragua. And then we have our Dominican version, which is made in the Dominican Republic, and both of them are meant to pair with beer. And it was very hard work. What we did is we drank beer, and we smoked different blends, and we came up with a blend that that would pair well with the beer.
We know all about that.
Oh well, yeah. I'm a giver. I volunteered to partake, and but it's a project near and dear to my heart, and we've been very successful with it since 2011. This is the latest version of it. We tweaked the band, and on the Dominican version, we used the lower priming of the same plant, but on a lower priming, and we use a different fermentation. So it's the most radically different tasting of the Oktoberfests that we've ever done.
Okay. And what have you been eating this week? What's the good food in Vegas?
You know what? There's a place called Firefly, which has...
we keep driving by that.
It's delicious. It was amazing. Pricing is great. Service was great. I mean, we ate like kings, and it was very affordable, and the food came out because after all day on the show floor, people start looking good after to eat. After you start seeing people walk by and they look like drumsticks, so we got there. They get your food right away. Really amazing place.
Awesome. Thanks for the time, Terence. Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.